Indonesia has long set its sights on sustainable development by setting target of 7% economic growth by 2014 and 26 to 41% emission reduction by 2020. Through development policies of pro-growth, pro-job, pro-poor, and pro-green, Indonesia has become a key player in the global push towards sustainable practices, environmental conservation, and reduction in carbon emission. The Indonesian government realizes that it cannot achieve sustainable development through a business-as-usual approach. Active involvement of all sectors and all stakeholders is crucial, including of the government itself. Recently, the Indonesian National Task Force for Reduction of Emissions from Deforestation and Forest Degradation, or REDD+, started series of workshops in the capital Jakarta to generate tangible and concrete sustainable development actions in land-based industries as a result of collaboration between government and private sector. At the event, the chairman of the REDD+ Task Force, Kuntoro Mangkusubroto, emphasized that the workshop serves as a starting point to strengthen the commitment of the business sector to integrate better practices into the way they currently conduct business. The first workshop highlighted some companies which have started or implemented sustainability initiatives.
Jadi feel free to come to me with new ideas, new initiatives. Kita rembuk, lalu kita jadikan forum ini sebagai forum untuk menguji pikiran-pikiran ini. Menguji pikiran-pikiran, because we are entering a terra incognito.
Representing the palm oil industry, PT Smart Tbk, the subsidiary of Golden Agri Resources, recounted its cooperation with the Forest Trust to find practical ways to identify forests with high carbon stock.
Pada pengumuman kami tentang kebijakan konservasi hutan, itu kami bersama-sama dengan tadi saya sampaikan dengan PFA dan dengan Greenpeace dalam rangka memastikan bahwa Golden Agri dan Smart dalam memproduksi minyak sawitnya itu mempunyai penihilan rekam jejak deforestasi.
From the mining industry, BHP Billiton shared its experience in post-mining land reclamation in Petangis, East Kalimantan, and shed light on the benefit of involving local communities in sustainable programs.
We work with local communities as well as the governments at the regency and provincial levels, and as well with the central government and the ministries of Forestry, mineral resources, and the Ministry of the Environment. With consultation from those groups, it was agreed that we would actually reclaim the area or develop the area as a tabura, or Great Forest Park.
Meanwhile, PT Sari Bumi Kusuma, which represented the forestry industry, reaffirmed its proactive stance in applying the principles of sustainable forest management.
Reduce impact logging ini sangat membantu baik dalam peningkatan efisiensi, produktivitas maupun kerusakan lingkungan. Ya, kita bisa lihat di sini, produktivitas bisa meningkat, kerusakan tanah berkurang.
Conservationists have welcomed these green initiatives by Indonesia's private sector, and they urge the government to show political will and create enabling conditions for businesses to transform good sustainable practices into acceptable business-as-usual practices, and the private sector to be open and transparent in sharing their methods so that those can be replicated by the overall industries with integrity.
Saya ingin celebrate ini, ajak kita celebrate ini, tapi juga sekaligus mengawal bagaimana government yang sekarang dan yang akan datang juga sustainable and willingness. Jadi political will katanya sustainable resource. Kalau itu juga sustainable government berikutnya kita masih punya banyak hal.
In holding these seminars, the Indonesian government wants to ensure that the positive changes started by a number of these companies will become a tipping point to a systemic change and create a critical mass.
Ini event yang luar biasa. Kita akan teruskan. Dan kita ingin ini istilahnya Presiden kita beritakan pada dunia. Our small success stories.
The Indonesian REDD+ Task Force will continue to actively involve all stakeholders in pressing ahead with Indonesian President Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono's political commitment to reduce poverty and protect the environment through sustainable growth with equity.